letting pieces of information flow outward from this cell membrane type of idea. So actually, something that's related to that is that based on Altman's model, you would expect there to be more combination misclosures than any other type of misclosure. If he didn't have the concept of misclosure when he was working in this area. But based on that model, if you were to carry it forward and predict what kind of misclosures would occur, you would predict combination misclosures, whereas in the alternative model of privacy, you would expect more information or recipient misclosures, which is what we indeed found. So there are some similarities. I'm not sure if that's exactly what you're asking.
Well, what I meant is there's a line between misclosure and closure. There are situations that people are willing to disclose, but it falls in the category of misclosure. And this is the focus of the information system community from a business perspective. How we make people to be willing to disclose the information that they are not willing to do it at a normal time.
Okay.
So the trade-off. That's what I meant, those boundaries.
I see.
That the fair information process, if the people are...
Yeah, I stopped it at I sort of stopped it at the place where people had decided that they didn't want to give information, so I took that as an assumption. I wasn't playing with that idea of trying to get people to move that boundary or either way. It was, I've decided that I want to disclose this, or I've decided who I want to disclose this to, and then I make an error after that decision has been made. So again, and that's basing it within the error framework. That's one of the intention to do something is a really important part of that. But it doesn't deal with the how do you get to the intention to do it. Yes?
In your study, when you brought people in to talk to you, were they all Americans? The reason I ask is because one of the things that you mentioned was that the large problem was people just weren't paying attention or were just being careless.
I did not say that was a large problem, actually. That's what when people reported, well, right, but so coming from a human factors perspective, I never think that it's the user's fault what's going on. I think that there are design things that lead to the consequences of these misclosures. I don't think that you should have to be at this constant high state of vigilance every time you're using your email to make sure that you don't misclose. I don't think that's the solution at all. But sorry, anyway.
I was just going to wonder if maybe that's a cultural thing, that we're just not paying quite as much attention, or that we're more often multitasking than we should be.
So to answer the first part of your question, that was about the population that I used. Everyone was living in the United States that I used it. That participated in this particular study. There were a variety of backgrounds. I had African Americans. I had Asians. I had
different majors.
Different majors. Yeah. So it wasn't. I don't think I presented it here, but it was a relatively diverse group of people that I ended up interviewing, but I didn't explicitly seek out people of different cultures for this study, because it was just the first study in this area. But I don't know, again, how much of this has to do with multitasking or that kind of thing. I think I don't. To reiterate what I said before, I don't think we should have to be trying really, really hard and exerting all kinds of effort just to make sure that we're not misclosing. And there are some design things that we can do to make it that's not necessary, and people still won't misclose.
Okay, let us thank the speaker once more.
And I want to thank you all for coming out on such a windy and cold day during the week before finals. Thank you all for being here.